Manchester United are moving bits, especially when it comes down to building the backroom staff, with Omar Berrada already appointed, also sitting out a garden leave 6 months period. The latest reports that came out today regarding Dan Ashworth and stipulation that he has 20 months notice period or garden leave is absolutely bogus and false. Why I'm saying so, based on earlier podcasts that did today, my experience comes with 20 years working in the global HR recruitment industry, normally practice in UK, US, New Zealand, anywhere. As a C-level executive, you have a 6 months notice period. However, having to say that, he's definitely going to a competitor, and when you do give your resignation, you do service something called garden leave, because you're telling your employee that you are going to a competitor, and therefore they put you on a garden leave, meaning they're stripping off all your information, all your assets, all your direct contacts, and you're sitting out that period doing nothing and just collecting your salary. In this case, I just came up with a phone with a close contact of mine that is very, very close to Dan Ashworth personally and Newcastle, speaking on daily basis to ask the situation. What is Dan Ashworth's current contract situation? And lo and behold, I was told earlier today, and this is in my tweet, that Dan Ashworth termination from Newcastle comes with a stipulation in his contract, guys. There's a specific condition in his termination that comes with his employment contract that he signed with Newcastle. This is what I've been told. With Ashford accepting the rival offer from Manchester United, he's now put on a garden leave. That means that, as I said before, he's stripped of all his company assets and property and information. Sources close to Ashford, according to my source, what I just spoke to, says that at the moment, Ashford, Manchester United, and Newcastle are discussing a exit fee. Why? Well, here comes the crux. You see that Newcastle, when they did recruit Ashford from Brighton, they did have to pay a 5 million release clause. So what's coming out here from the media saying up to 20 million, it's most likely not going to happen. On the other hand, Manchester United have shown the hand and showing the interest within to have Ashford as the preferred choice by Ineos and Dale Bracewell. The upper hand is now with Newcastle. So there's ongoing negotiations, and my close source was telling me that there's no way Manchester United will pay 20 million. There is more likely to be a fee between 7 to 8 million, maximum 10 million in terms of release clause. Now, what does this mean, right? Well, if you have a 6 months garden leave or notice period, that means that you can negotiate in between parties to say that if we pay this money, you could be available for the summer, or you can be available, shorten down that notice period to 3 months, XYZ. So that is standard practice. That is what's going on. Normally, in an employment situation, when you are going for another job, this will never happen, that a company is negotiating with another company to actually get your star boy or your star recruiter in this, or star employer in this case. But this is football, and this is treated like a transfer window for some reason. Ashford has a price on his head, because why? He is so important. What he's done, he's a master of building. He's built Brighton from scratch, and he came to Newcastle to do the same thing. Now, there is a price. Will United pay it? I believe they will. But will it go on Manchester United's books? No, it won't. Sources was telling me that this will go on Ineos' paybook. So, at the end of the day, the 20 million is yet to be seen. I don't know. It was reported widely by MUFCBP. David Ornstein confirmed earlier today that there is negotiations ongoing, and also Fabrizio Romano said the clubs are negotiating. I just go by the conversation that I had today with somebody that works very close with Ashford on a day-to-day basis and Newcastle. And the phone conversation that I had with the person today told me that there are ongoing conversations going, and most likely the fee of release of Dan Ashworth will be somewhere around 7 to 8 million. Guys, this is a snappy update. Let's see how this will transpire, but let me know what you think. Leave your comment in the comment section below, and we shall hopefully give you an update to the next video. It's been Mick Ruby here from Mufc Realist TV with a short and snappy update. Speak to you to the next one.